If I ask some Japanese, what is your religion? He or she is gonna say, I don't have any religion. That's because they don't recognize we have religion.
Reason why we don't recognize that we...
Maido, I'm Jade.
I'm Hiro.
Today we're gonna talk about Japanese religion and beliefs. I think this subject is a little bit complicated, but we'll try to explain what Japanese religion is.
I'll try to explain based of Japanese religions and beliefs. Most of Japanese believe not just single religion, but we have two religions to believe. One is Buddhism and two is Shintoism. Shintoism is basically animism. We believe everything has its own spirit in it, even in rocks, even in river, even in mountains. We believe there are millions of gods in Japan.
So Shintoism, Shinto is Japanese original religion.
Some people might ask, so what is Shintoism? Basically, there's no idol in shrine, there's just gates, and if you open the main building of shrine, there's just mirror. And basic concept of Shintoism is fear and respect to others, and especially for natures, mountains, sea, clouds, rivers. And when there are earthquakes or disasters in Japan, we think, oh, maybe we got cursed by gods because we polluted rivers, that's why rivers got thrown, or we did something bad on the land, that's why earthquake happened. When we try to see the rage of gods on the land or on the river, that's why we build shrines around it. So when you come to Japan, you'll see a lot of shrines when you visit mountains or rivers, or even on the ocean as well, like Itsukushima shrine.
In Hiroshima.
Buddhism in Japan is not same as Buddhism in India. We call Buddhism in India as original Buddhism, but Japanese one it's custom through China. When the idea of Buddhism comes to Japan, it was through China, so it was affected with a lot of culture. And I think Buddhists in India try to get nirvana, but in Japan it's more like to pray for happiness, to pray for family safe. And we also believe Buddhists share the goal of overcoming suffering and the cycle of death and rebirth.
Buddha taught us that living is suffering. Everything is suffering. To be born and to die, to be old.
And to be sick. So he encouraged us to overcome those sufferings by doing detachment of desires. He said, when you're eager to want something and try to get something, the more you want, the more you suffer. So he encouraged us to relieve from those desires.
So he just said, stop to be needy. Or
Stop
more
to be
want,
needy, like more money or more wealth,
more happiness.
Yes,
more power, and
more
everything.
powers, yes.
So that's the Buddhism idea of Buddhism. So Japan has temple and the shrine. I think tourists come to Japan, everyone goes to temple and the shrine. Temple is Buddhism temple and the shrine is Shinto shrine. So there are different religion, Shinto and Buddhism.
But you see also Buddhist temple in the shrine, or sometimes you'll see shrines in the Buddhist temple, because both religions, Buddhism and Shintoism, are mixed very well together and coexisting.
So Japanese people's belief is like mix of Shinto and Buddhism, and we're gonna explain what Japanese people think about religion or belief. If I ask some Japanese, what is your religion? And he or she is gonna say, I don't have any religion. That's because they don't recognize we have religion.
Reason why we don't recognize that we are believing Shintoism or Buddhism, because these are very accustomed to daily lives, and we do respect foods and rituals and ceremonies, but we don't always relate it to as our faith. It's more like traditional culture.
And we could say it's manners, like
yes, it's
before eating food, we say Itadakimasu. It means we are having life. Right?
And respect about it.
Yeah, respect to the life or respect to the farmer and the chef, everything. And eating food, we say Gochisosama deshita. It means thank you for everything. And we think it's manners, but I think this is religious
Very
manners.
religious.
Yes.
Especially from perspective of foreigners.
Yeah.
it's not common in other world. When I say itadakimasu in other country, people ask me, is it some your religious things?
Basically, we are not thinking this is religious. We say this is manners, but it's not. It is manners. But
if we see people who doesn't say itadakimasu or gochisosama deshita when it comes to eating, we think it's rude. Very rude.
Very rude.
So I should say it's very religious.
Yes.
And important manners
yes,
as well.
it's important.
As we explained, there are no distinctive boundaries between Buddhism and Shintoism in Japan. So we might want to call it as Japan religion. And Japan religion doesn't have Bible, doesn't have guideline what to do or what you shouldn't do.
So we go to shrine sometime and we go to temple.
As example for that, we go to temple New Year Eve and we go to shrine New Year. The reason we go to Buddhism temple New Year Eve to make it clean, like spiritually, and before you welcome the new year. The reason you go to shrine New Year Eve to welcome new fresh year and the time and to respect God.
So many Japanese say I have no religion, but I think they have. That's because we believe temples is as holy place and shrine is holy place.
We dress very nicely when we visit shrines, especially New Year ceremony.
Yes.
We wear a kimono.
Yeah, we think it's holy ground and a holy place.
Yes.
And Japanese people love to drink alcohol. So Japanese people like to drink, go out and drink like Saturday night and Friday night. And the drunk people pees on the street, just in the corner.
They couldn't wait until the toilet.
Yes, the landowner or house owner don't want them to pee, of course.
Of course not.
So some people write the mark of gate of shrine. And that means it's holy place or
symbol of holiness.
Holiness. So people avoid to pee on that place. It's maybe fun. You go like Tokyo or Osaka, you go downtown, you will see small gate mark.
Yes, you will see small tree gate.
Yeah, tree gate. That means don't pee here.
Yeah. It's sad.
It's sad, but it's kind of funny.
You have to use holiness to avoid peeing in the downtown.
Yeah,
that's a fact about Japan.
So we believe some holiness and the fear and respect to the God, I mean Shinto, and the Buddhism. So as a summary, we have Shintoism and Buddhism. We believe this religion, we can call like Japan religion. But I think it's kind of changing, like younger people don't believe a lot about religion. Of course, elder people like 60 or 70 years old people believe like, oh, this is God, angry of God, or this is from God, gift from God. But younger people, or especially in city area, like big cities, people are not so religious.
Or more scientific, I guess.
Yes.
They believe in science.
Yes. But we say Itadakimasu.
Yes.
Before eating. So that's why we said it's complicated. Japanese religion is complicated. So we're gonna talk about the small tips about Japanese religion. So as we said, Japanese Shintoism is very connected with Japanese people. Famous movie like Spirited Away from Studio Ghibli and of course Princess of Mononoke.
And your name lately was famous and it is based off Shintoism as well.
Like Princess of Mononoke, there are a lot of gods, like mountain gods or a deer's god or a dog's god. So it's about Shintoism and the anger of God. So we have fear and respect to nature. The theme is fear and respect to the nature.
You might know about yokai. There are a lot of characters, sometimes demonic or sometimes lovely. There are even yokais who gives people a lot of fortunes. I've seen some TV shows translated yokai as demon, but it's not actually true. Because yokai could be God in Japan, and God could be yokai sometime. And that spirit gained a lot of human faith. That yokai could be God sometime. Because people create shrines about that yokai.
Like Tengu?
Like Tengu.
We believe small spirit. And it's like Pokemon.
Like Pokemon,
yeah,
yes.
Like, maybe Pokemon is come from that culture.
If we treat them good, they're gonna treat us good.
Yes.
And if we treat them bad, then they're gonna treat us bad.
Oh, it's Pokemon.
It's Pokemon.
Yeah, it's Pokemon. So we believe some spiritual stuff like obake is a ghost in Japan, and the yokai is some spirit. And we like uranai, it's fortune. We pay some money to shrine and we pick up some paper. And it says your destiny. Or what you should do or what you shouldn't do.
So we should say there are a lot of myths in Japan about many small little things.
So we talked about the Japanese religion and the beliefs. So Japanese religion is a mix of Buddhism and Shintoism.
Of course there are Christians, but it's I think less than 1%.
It's less. But we celebrate Christmas.
Yes.
And Valentine's Day.
Valentine's.
Yes.
Japanese customized Valentine's Day.
Yes, Japanese customized Christmas Day.
Yes. We go to Kentucky Fried Chicken and that's truth. And that's very truth, you know.
Yeah. We eat chickens.
We eat
Not
chicken.
turkey.
That's a big scheme of KFC and we get trapped into it.
Yeah, marketing. Great marketing. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We're gonna upload many videos about Japanese culture. And please leave some comment like your opinion or your question about Japan. So, ありがとうございます。Thank you for watching. ありがとうね。バイバイ。
ありがとうございます。
See you soon.
バイバイ。